Hey there, Synthrones. Today we're going to be talking about the Korg Minilogue XD. Hi, I'm Pure Ambient Drone, and this is my channel where I talk about synthesizers. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, tap that bell, and let's get on with the video. Well, I like to jump right into things, so I want to talk to you guys about the Minilogue XD today from Korg. It is an upgrade from their classic Minilogue, and I think it brings 5 things to the table, and they would be, off the top of my head, an enhanced synth engine. They have an improved effects, improved input-output, and an improved sequencer. And then they added a joystick. So you're getting 5 things for your money that the Minilogue did not bring to the table, the classic Minilogue. And what do I think about the Minilogue? I think that it is a great bang for the buck. I think it's a great bang for the buck. You're getting a lot of synthesizer for under $700. Now, with that being said, you got to remember that Behringer is making some synthesizers this year that are going to be quite impressive in their own right. So if you have a budget, you might want to wait before you jump into the sub $1,000 synthesizers that are coming out this year until you see what Behringer has to offer. Now, I want to remind everybody of that because from what I have been reading and seeing online, Behringer is going to be making some really cool stuff, and they're recreating classic synthesizers of yesteryear. To me, that's exciting because some of these machines I've been wanting for quite a while, but just I don't want to afford them. You know something's expensive when you want it really bad and you don't want to afford it. Even if you can pull it out of your wallet, you don't want to do it. That's high. So I'm excited about what Behringer is going to be bringing, so keep that in mind as we talk about the Minilogue XD. Now, the synth engine is supposed to be a great improvement over the Minilogue, and I've been listening to the Minilogue XD online for a few days now, and I've been comparing various videos. Now, I own the classic Minilogue, okay, but I wanted to do a comparison with videos because you get the same kind of compression off of YouTube that you don't get when you're here with your studio and it's running through it's running through my equipment and stuff. So I wanted to kind of get as close comparison as I could. And I think that there's a big difference in the sound. I'm not saying sound quality, okay, because I think the sound quality to me is the same sonically because they're different. So neither one is better than the other. It's just, it boils down to preference. Now, on the classic Minilogue, of course, you've got this mono output on the back, whereas on the XD, you're going to have stereo. So I've been listening with high-quality headphones, and I've been listening with high-quality speakers, monitors, and I've been picking up on the XD what sounds to me a funny stereo separation on the videos that I've been watching, and I've watched quite a few. I can't explain it, but I picked this up when I was listening on headphones. It was very evident on headphones. I really couldn't tell on my monitors, but on my headphones it sounded very evident. And I picked this. I've noticed this same kind of stereo separation issue with the Waldorf Sledge. And I can't put my finger on what it is. I don't know if the stereo's out of phase or if it's simulated stereo separation. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the sound, but it almost sounds, it just sounds funny to me. I'm not knocking the XD, so please don't take that wrong. I'm not doing that. If I had not already bought the classic Minilogue, I would be buying the Minilogue XD because I think that it is well worth the money and the asking price that they set it at. So I'm not knocking it. I would own it. But because I already own the Minilogue Classic, I want to go ahead and keep that, and I don't really need another synthesizer in the same category with an upgrade to it. And that's kind of the disappointing part, is that for me, the XD doesn't bring enough to the table to say, here, take my money. It doesn't bring enough. So I don't know if a whole lot of people are going to be doing upgrades. Maybe Korg was betting on that a whole bunch of people were going to do upgrades who already owned the Minilogue. And maybe they were hoping that people who didn't see enough in the classic Minilogue were going to go and, jump on this. I don't know what their marketing plan was. I do think that Korg could be in some muddy water with making synthesizers that are so close to one another. I got to play with the Prologue, and there you go, the Minilogue, the Minilogue XD, the Prologue. I got to play with that at a music store here locally, and it didn't bring enough to the table for me to want to buy it because I own the Minilogue. There's a lot of things that you can do with the Minilogue. It is a very powerful synthesizer, and I can only see it going down in price, especially on the secondhand market. I don't even think Korg is going to be even making it anymore. I don't think they would be. I don't know. But it could only be going down in price now that the XD is there. And so, to be quite honest with you, if I didn't have any of the log synthesizers from Korg, I would probably go in the middle and get the Minilogue XD. But because I own one of the log, that sounds kind of funny, but I don't know how else to put it. But because I own one of these machines already, I don't want to spend the extra money to get the more voices in the Prologue, which I know there's more than just that as a difference. So please don't beat me up in the comments over what I just said. But I just don't see the kind of money that you need to spend to upgrade. So what I'm trying to say here is that for me, because I own the classic Minilogue, I am not going to spend the extra $600+ to buy the XD. If I had to do it all over again, yes, I would buy the XD if it was the only one of the 3 synthesizers that I had, that I was going to get. So yes, if I had out of the choice of 3, that's what I would do, but I already own one. So I guess that's the answer to that, because I'm not going to upgrade, and I don't want to sell the Minilogue because, like I said, the prices are going to be driven down now because of the XD, and so I'm not going to get anything that it's worth, and I don't like selling synthesizers. I did that in the past, and it was a big mistake, and I learned my lesson, so now I keep everything. And then, for myself, I'll move out of the way so you can see. I mean, I have a bunch of synthesizers, and I don't need anything else right now. But when Behringer, like I said earlier, comes out with their line of synthesizers, I'm going to open the old wallet, because I tell you what, I'm excited, and I'm impressed with what they've already done. And I think Behringer is going to get better at the synth game. I think they're only going to get better than what they've already been doing. So I'm pretty excited about that. And that's where my money is going for 2019 anyway. So, but other than that, the Minilogue XD is a great synthesizer. Everything that I've read about it, everything that I've heard about it. If you don't already own one in the Korg line, buy yourself one, I would say, if that is something that you think that you need. But don't take my word for it. Research it, look it up. Find out what you can and can't do with it, and ask yourself if that is something that you need for your studio. And by all means, please try not to sell gear to buy gear. I have so many selling regrets, it's not even funny. I pack things away now, break them back out when I'm ready for them. And if something absolutely is not necessary for my studio, I might consider selling it. It just depends. But never sell gear to buy gear is my motto now, and that works for me. Anyways, I'm Pure Ambient Drone. I want to thank you guys again for being here, and also remind you to hit the subscribe button. It encourages me to do these videos. And until next time, I want you guys to keep calm and synth on.